Holy cow, am I feeling good. Sometimes that sauna session hits perfect. You guys relate after hitting that really good sauna session? You could tell it's relaxing while you're sitting in there, but the benefit, the mental relaxation, the clarity, your whole body just feels released and good. No doubt is it a performance enhancer as well as a recovery optimizing tool. Gosh, today I did a little bit of shoulders at the gym and then popped in some sprints after, and I was putting sprints and jumps and kind of some plyometric work. It wasn't affecting the strength of my shoulder exercises. I was just kind of putting a good rest period in between each set. And holy cow, am I leaving the gym oxygenated, you know, not after a strong strength, cardiovascular, and, you know, mixed with the sauna as well, but just kind of awake, alive. It's that post-gym clarity that you get sometimes that just kind of keeps you so present, but like releases the brain chemicals where you're just kind of ready to go, you're locked in. So it's gonna be a good day today. Later gonna go spend time with the girlfriend, get outside probably if we're gonna beat the rain, eat some good food. Hey, that's kind of what it's about. Connect with nature, connect with good people, eat some good food. It's like a blend or a common denominator of what things are usually looking like. But I'm in full force sweat mode right now. Just splashed off my face when I left the gym because you know, it's time to obviously take a shower. That sauna session hits nice. Right now I go in the sauna full clothes on, so sweatpants, hoodie. I just feel like I've acclimated to the heat in a sense, and it feels great. I don't know, a lot of people go in the sauna in just their underwear and just kind of like let everything, you know, sweat out, and I'll go in the sweatpants and hoodie. I don't know if there's exactly any kind of benefit to that, but I feel like there is some sort of stress adaptation to be able to acclimate to harsh conditions in the sweatpants or hoodie. Like ever since the start, when I started lifting, I always wore sweatpants and a hoodie. I felt warm and locked in, and that's kind of what we want when we're hitting any kind of workout. Don't you want the muscles to stay warm and loose and hot and blood pumping and vascular? And it probably does keep the heart rate up just a little bit too. So yeah, there's probably some extra calorie burn with wearing sweatpants and a hoodie, but as long as you're aware to good cardiovascular state, you know, letting the heart rate come down enough before you hit really heavy sets, then I don't see it being a something that's going to reduce performance. So that was a good one today. Definitely needed it. I right before I went into the gym, I crushed a double shot of espresso. So I was carved up nice and salty from the cream of rice, and carved and salted up, and then that double shot of espresso late morning, just freaking, it was like tossing gasoline on a fire. It was like we're just like building up all this kindling on the fire, and it's just ready for the bonfire to unleash, and then we're just like poof, and we just freaking unleashed all that energy at once. That's kind of what it was like. So I want to hear from you guys. What is your favorite exercises for shoulder day? What's your favorite plyometric exercises? What's your favorite cardiovascular exercises? I think there's different intention to each, and if you wanted to put a little bit of an intention to what today was, it was I'm gonna hit strength with a lot of the raises, like the front, rear, and side delt. There was a strong strength focus, and then a good rest period with an explosive output like broad jumps and side-to-side jumps. I added some sprints on the U treadmill. It's just this belted treadmill where you can reach VO2 max and like max sprint on this treadmill. You feel like a monster because you could just hit peak sprint, get like your legs and your hamstrings all pumped up from hitting that peak sprint. Just like unleashes the athleticism within you. So that was really fun today. But started off really early with a walk in the wilderness with my buddy. That was like good sunrise, you know, sunlight exposure early in the day. That always sets up the system really well when you connect with the sunlight and the nature early in the morning. So shoot, you involve some sort of good movement in each day, a somewhat regular sauna practice. I even like the cold showers when I start the day. It's like my favorite thing, like cardio and cold shower. And you know, today obviously I just did cold shower and then walked out in the wilderness, but there's just something to that movement right off the go with a cold shower that just keeps you unstoppable. Another stress response, a healthy stress response, and then you pair a cold exposure and a heat exposure practice to it like sauna. Holy cow, I'm not the only one here. I think this age of everyone leaning into sauna is just gonna create so many beasts, just unbelievable amounts of beasts that have unlimited stamina. So let me know what you guys think about the sauna, your cardiovascular practice, what's your favorite shoulder exercises, and what do you like to do for plyometric explosive training? I want to hear more about your mindset, or where you incorporate it into your training or your boxing or whatever it happens to be. Let me know.